Hey. Hey. Singanya, Baba Gigi, Baba. Hey, y'all, we are Savage AF. I'm your boy, Black Pedro.
And this is Shang. Look, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm saying it, and I'm
saying
it.
Do it.
And
say it. Do it.
Yeah, this is it. I want to let y'all know something. One, thank y'all for subscribing to the show. We got some more subscribers, so that's what I'm talking about. Because we was a little stagnant for a minute there, and it hurt my feelings. It made me feel sad, and I felt like a little bit of Jello feeling in my chest, a little bit of Jello, and then it turned into yogurt, and then it turned back into steel.
There you go, cold hard steel.
I've been doing that so much. Cold-blooded
unity. All right, so
if y'all don't know what that is, that shit is hilarious, by the way. Okay,
we're here Monday through Fridays, y'all. You know what it is.
Yeah.
Mondays and Fridays we're on at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's what we're on right now.
Yes, Lord.
Yeah, you know what it is. Tuesday through Thursday we're on at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Yes. I see the family building in here. Lady Hazel, Breezy JJ's RVA, Yanni. I see y'all, man. Miss Averb, she's early to class today. You know shit's about to start now. But she gets in before the bell.
Off. Yeah.
All right, so here's the thing, y'all. If you don't catch us live on YouTube and Facebook Monday through Friday, that's why you should be on the YouTube page, because we're gonna have that going. It's gonna be archived there every video episode. But also know, and that's just look up like Savage AF World, Savage AF Podcast, either one.
Right.
That should get you to us. But also understand that we are available as a podcast wherever you get your podcasts on all platforms.
And if you don't watch us on the podcast, if you don't subscribe
or listen to us on the podcast,
listen to us watch us on the podcast. Then you really high. But no, if you get a chance, make sure you subscribe. I'm gonna run it down real fast. Okay, now I'm gonna do it slow. iTunes, Stitcher, Slacker, Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and
SoundCloud. Y'all are welcome, man. Shit. I can't keep giving y'all this free art.
This free R&B. By the way, Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak.
And Anderson .Paak, they about to.
It shit is fly.
It's out today, right?
Yeah, I already got it.
All right, yeah, I gotta get up on that.
99 cents. I'm one of those niggas that actually still pay for music. I'm stupid.
But it's all good. It supports the artist, man. And that's what speaking of supporting artists.
Yes.
Before we get into our discussion of other content on Amazon Prime, know that SHANGRY is out there on Amazon Prime right now.
Yes,
available.
Lord. Yeah, y'all
look
need
it up.
to watch
SHANGRY.
Here we go, right here. Bam. Yeah, boom.
The comedy special.
A comedy special.
It's a power hour straight to your gut.
Yes.
Hitting you in your grills.
Yes, Lord.
Nigga, shining up your teeth.
Yeah. No, if y'all support me and watch this, if y'all watch my special, if you watch my special, if you review my special, you rate my special, if you hit me in my inbox on Facebook, because I'm still getting my Instagram fixed. Woo! I got to pay though, but still, make sure y'all know this. Okay, I will send you a bunch of free air. A lot of motherfuckers don't do that.
Take a deep breath, y'all. Take a deep breath.
I'm just saying, you'll open up a box. And then that's it. I'll send it to you. So inbox me. I'm a giver. A lot of motherfuckers ain't givers. A lot of motherfuckers
don't do that.
Like a lot of men like to get head, but not give head. And you know what I'm saying? From ladies, I'm a giver. That's what I'm saying.
Not just a taker. You know what it is. Savage AF, y'all. Fuck your feelings is our motto. Facts matter. We're here, guys. Monday through Friday. You know what it is. All right. So we're gonna speed through today's show. We got a lot to talk about. So I want to go ahead and get into the daily run up, because we are the type of show that will run up on your ass.
Yes, we will.
But before we quite get into that,
wait, I forgot one thing.
Some other content. You can now officially go to theblackpedro.com/shop.
Yes.
And you can download.
Bam, there it is.
You can download Black Pedro Begins. It's a classic collection of jokes.
There you go.
And you know what? Me in my younger years.
Now I know that this picture makes him look like, oh, he's such a sweetheart, but from the waist down, he got on metal condom.
Yeah, it's called the sheath of honor,
Yeah.
the oath keeper.
And so it begins.
It's called the growth keeper.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah. So he, but don't let it. You will enjoy it, and you know what? Not only am I a fan, I'm a co-host of the show.
I appreciate that, sir. I appreciate that, man. And I'm a fan of your work, brother. I appreciate that.
Thank you, brother. All right, but no, really, he did a good job.
Zelandia Pharaoh said, "Free air, girl.
Yes.
Just take it and don't question it." God damn.
You know, I'm a giver.
Just breathe it in and move on.
Exactly, but and also, but you do subscribe. I forgot to say this before you subscribe. You can click like too, motherfuckers. You selfish ass people. Okay, my niggas. I need you to do that. And when you do subscribe, don't forget to do this. Ba-da-da! Boom! In your face. Hey, Tamara, what up?
Tamara Martin, hi from New Orleans. Hi, I don't know. Sometimes it's Tamara, sometimes it's Tamara, sometimes it's T.A. Mara. You never know who you're really dealing with, but we love you. Either way, hi, right back to New Orleans. Enjoy them po' boys for us.
Yeah, and you know what? I had crawfish.
Shrimp and oyster. That's what I want.
You suck on the tail down there, whatever the fuck it's called. That's the most disgusting shit.
They say,
yeah. It's called crawfish.
Suck the head, pinch the tail. That's
pinch the tail. Well, you know what? Which if anybody said that otherwise to me, I'd be like, we fighting. But I mean, down there they can say that.
Crawfish, we can do that.
We can do that. And
so you know what it is. Savage AF. Let's get into it, man. Your daily run up. It is March 5th, 2021. We're gonna end today's show with the SHANGRY, of course. Is or is you ain't my baby? That's the question for today.
Right. Yeah, y'all gonna be like, what? Y'all see what I mean? Y'all see what I mean? Y'all see in a minute.
But before we get into that, the Black Pedro pop in for today is Georgia out your mind.
Yes.
Usually Georgia's on your mind, but today Georgia is out. They out their mind. But before we get into that, we're gonna talk about the Lofgren list. We have a Democratic representative who is built. She is built. Zoe Lofgren, a 2,000-page report on GOP representatives' activities right before, during, and right after January 6th. Let's talk about it.
And what they did, those crooked bastards,
sons of bitches,
sons of motherfuckers.
We're gonna talk about it, but before we get into that, man, let's celebrate something positive at the top of the show and celebrate National Zamunda Day. Sing. I know it's a totally different movie, but I almost went into the Lion King.
Yeah, you went into the Lion King, which is
Listen, Zamunda, guys, it's out right now. Coming to America. Eddie Murphy, Arsenio Hall, Jermaine Fowler, Wesley Snipes. Listen, man, Tracy Morgan, a lot of big names in the movie, a lot of nostalgia. I'm gonna start off, and then I'm gonna pass it off to you, Shang.
Yeah,
I actually really, really enjoyed it. I think that because I am a 21-year veteran of comedy, and it's hard to make me like laugh. So sometimes I'll just look at stuff and be like, "That's funny," but you know what I mean. And I won't laugh out loud, but I'll be like, "Oh man, that's hilarious. That's good."
Yeah. But
and I'll just sit there and look at it like, "Oh man, that," and just will not laugh out loud. It's I guess once you get into the joke writing, you just don't really necessarily laugh all the time.
Wait. You didn't laugh? Wait.
No. So
wait. That's my Eddie Murphy hands. Wait.
Actually, Miss Averb has brought it up earlier in the show. The bark like a dog theme really killed me. Like when and listen, before we get into it, spoiler alert. If you haven't seen it, we're gonna talk about some specific jokes. All right, fuck it. The shit's been out for 32 hours or whatever. So get on your game, okay? Get on your fucking game right now. But here's the thing. the idea that Vanessa Bell Calloway's character has been hopping around on one foot for the past 30 something years,
Was funny.
barking like a dog. It was my first LOL moment. I had a
Yeah.
few others, but the rest of it, to be honest, I was just kind of in awe to see the characters back, and I was just happy to see
And new characters and a lot of new characters.
new character in there, yeah. But so my ultimate critique of it though would be that I think the movie was striving for a commentary about change, about progressiveness, and ultimately it leads towards a transition of power that was not traditional to Zamunda, but it was told through a male perspective, a typical perspective. So I thought it missed a bit on maximizing the empowerment of women, of Black women in that movie. It was there. It was on the edge. It was on the surface.
Yeah,
but it was still like a kind of a dude movie that was trying to be an empowering Black women movie.
Yeah,
I think. But that being said, I enjoyed the motherfucker.
You enjoyed the movie. Yeah,
I enjoyed it. Like I said, they even commented on the movie. It's hard to do a sequel, especially to such a classic movie.
such a classic movie.
But take it away, Shane. Let me hear what you got to say.
I could barely get through it. I could barely get through it.
Shit.
It was painful to watch.
Oh no!
No. If you know what, I wanted to have.
I wasn't expecting that.
I wish I had.
Because we didn't talk about this though.
You know
we did
what
not,
I mean?
on purpose. I did not want to hear your piece.
Crossbow that I could go through time and kill Leslie and kill Leslie's character.
Oh yeah,
hated her the whole fucking time. I thought Jermaine Fowler was. Arsenio didn't even need to be in the bitch. I mean, it was just
he was in it 4 times. He did fine.
And Wesley Snipes, garbage, not funny. Michael Black's in one scene.
He had a couple.
It was just whatever. I just sat there and it made me sad.
Trevor Noah was kind of
There was a couple of parts that was just it made me sad. I'm chunky, but Eddie, stop wearing tight shit around your belly. It just don't do that. And it was just bad, man. It was just bad. It looked like sets. I was sitting there, and I love Eddie. I just watched an interview that I before we were on the show. I laughed. It made everyone. It's just old as fuck. It felt stale, and I just was like, "Oh,
Pamela and I said the movie could have been over in 4 minutes with a simple paternity test." I listen.
It was.
I recognize it. It was completely contingent on your knowledge of the first movie,
right? Dance scenes,
like
a lot of
any of the jokes that went on. Like you have had to have seen
the first one.
The first one you had to see coming T.O. America as opposed to coming the number 2 America.
Yeah. Why'd you go? Oh man, come on! They had people singing Zamunda songs.
There's no Zamunda's not a real place.
Not
so
Zamunda,
not
not Zamunda songs. They went to the King when they were singing to the King. I was just like, ugh.
Yeah, I mean, I thought there were jokes that they missed on.
So many dance scenes,
like Ohar singing "Queen to Be" in the first one was not met properly in this second one to me. Right, so some of the music they missed on. A lot of
Linnell was just in it.
Rodney Perry. It was good to see the brother, but I'm like, get a man a line.
Give him something.
Get him something to say. Like, damn.
And I don't mean I know people think I'm hating on Leslie. After a while was like, I felt like slap happiness. It was just too much slap happy.
Well, you know what she's gonna be. What I did enjoy is that her entire character's reference. I mean, not throughout the movie, but the base reference was Eddie Murphy recalling that a wild boar sat on his lap.
That was funny. But Eddie wasn't that funny. Eddie was sedated and There wasn't nothing he said was funny. It was sedated, and
It wasn't as loose. It wasn't as loose as
he could have.
there
It
was
was
a
not
lot
a
of
lot of
message in this
riffing.
movie.
There was not a lot of riffing. There wasn't enough riffing. And I love Eddie, and I love Arsenio. I love these characters. I love them. I love the first one, but I'm telling you right now, Eddie seemed real sedate, like I'm in it, whatever. And
But Butterican Mommy
couple-
305, Lunel is in it, but
so
just
what?
kind of visually.
I'm in the movie Wolf, by the way. I'm in the movie Wolf with Jack Nicholson. I literally walk in, I hand them their meal at the restaurant, and I leave.
I don't know how you got skipped over that season.
Who said
awards,
CTFU at what does that mean? CTFU.
Shut the fuck up. No.
CTFU is not.
No, yeah, it's not. Yeah. I'm not sure.
I'm not. No, Leslie doing her thing. She's rich. She's a famous comic. Whatever.
F you. We know is either fuck you.
Yeah,
or
fuck me.
up.
Fuck me. Why? In the movie, was she not over the top constantly to the point where it was like, come on now, come on. But but she wasn't. Her jokes weren't landing. If she's over the top and she's landing, I go because I ain't a rate. I like ghetto shit. But it was over the top and it wasn't landing.
Oh, I think she's cracking the fuck up. That's what that is.
Oh, so it was like
that's a liking.
It was like
CTFU cracking the fuck up.
And this ain't my personal feelings about Leslie. I can separate myself. There's a couple comics as a person, I want to stab them in their face with a fucking spoon. But guess what? When I seen them do some shit, I go, yeah, but that was beast mode.
I think I've shared on this show about how Leslie has come at me personally, very disrespectfully over the years.
Separately, look at her in the movie. And there was a couple lines where she said, well, y'all know I was a hoe when I was young. I get it. That's fine. But it didn't land. And as a comic, I've seen where bits land. I know the structure. I've written for fucking shows. And I'm telling you, there was a lot of stuff that didn't land. There was too many elaborate scenes of them dancing and singing. And I went, jokes. Let Eddie be loose and let Arsenio and Eddie be loose and riff. But now the barbershop scene, it got me again.
Those are the guys. Yeah, those are the
Rwanda.
guys.
Hey there, Rwanda. And they're like, whoa. We don't do that. Whoa. We don't
flies on
the face. But then it just went flat. The old Jewish guy, they didn't use him enough. But he said a few things, the character, and then he was out. And then boom.
AJ Fit is like Lunel plays a curtain. She's just in the background. I mean, they had some funny people literally just hanging in the background, like Rodney Perry, Lunel that weren't utilized.
And Michael Blackson, I'm proud of him. I'm happy for him. Didn't really underutilized. Not really. He didn't get a lot of tag funny lines. He just and the big the emperor of and then he brought him in, and then I
feel like Wesley Snipes just took his character from My Name is Dolomite.
Yep,
and put it in Africa.
That was
like just kind of played the dancing, for lack of a better word, coon of the movie. And just kind of converted that over to
don't get me wrong,
African general.
Exactly. I want y'all to watch the movie because you might like it. I'm saying because I've been in the business so long, and I would not be doing comedy if it wasn't for Eddie Murphy. I would not have made a living doing comedy without Eddie Murphy existing. The inspiration he gave me is I can't even put a number on it, but he was sedate and not really. He was like he could have. There was a lot of funny shit he could have did.
Before we bounce on, and we'll let people watch, and I'm sure it'll be something that will be talked about for a little bit of while. But compared to, as far as Eddie Murphy sequels go, where does it rank for you?
Shit.
Because to me, this was my, I think, best
I feel
Eddie
like
Murphy sequel experience.
I think like he's watching me now, and I'm like, oh, he's never gonna fuck with
Listen, sequels are hard to do, and like I said, they referenced it in a scene in this movie, and they kind of broke the fourth wall, at least dialogue wise. But another 48 hours was like, okay,
All
And
right,
like
yeah,
Beverly Hills Cop 2 was like it was all right.
it was
It was
good.
all right. Part 3 was not, slippage there. But in terms of like other, I'm not sure what other sequels he's done. Uh,
Be- Beverly Hill Cop 4, was there a 4? I don't
if
know,
it,
but
I don't think he was in it.
he
If there
lost me
was,
after he. Yeah, I think
I
they
know there was
lost
a
me on that
3,
one.
but
I love Eddie
I hope
Murphy.
there was not a 4.
I want y'all to know I love Eddie Murphy, but I'm telling you right now, there was a lot of stuff they missed the mark on, and I'm talking about from a comedy standpoint, not hilarious movie. And I would just say that, and this is not, a lot of the characters were underutilized to me. There was too much singing, and Eddie was so sedate. He was
And
just not.
I also think they missed the mark. Most importantly for me, on empowering women, black women in that movie.
And his daughter was dope.
Like all of his daughters were dope, and they all deserved more storyline. To be honest, like they were just like tangential to this story about him and the firstborn son, which I get, but I don't know, man. There was, they were obviously the princess warriors that we saw represented in Black Panther, but it's like, why not dig a little bit deeper into that? Like, I feel like there was more there rather than this father son illegitimate
They
son
could
story.
have. I understand the illegitimate son, so they can go back to New York and get some New York funny scenes in.
Right.
Oh, Tracy Morgan. Ugh.
But now, like, why not escort your daughter to New York to find a suitor?
Boom.
And I'm not sure how you do that, but like, like story twist wise, but like,
I found your mother in Queens.
if it could be about
we shall find your father a king, a new future king, and
ultimately she doesn't need a man to help her rule. It could be the thing, but
she was so dope.
I think they missed the mark on like,
and they
empowering the black women in that.
They
movie.
set her up to be dope, and then they went, let's not use her.
But shout out to Sherry Headley. She was always like an iconic beauty to me, and she still had it, and I thought she played drunk really well.
Yeah, but you know what though?
It was pretty funny during those scenes.
See, somebody gonna see this, and the industry person gonna see this. Go, yeah, we ain't never using that nigga. Well, such is life.
This show ain't for the industry; it's for the peoples.
Nah, but the industry motherfuckers, I know how they are. They the little softy, the little yogurty motherfuckers.
We won't promote this.
But I thought, no, hey, you know what? There was a lot of marks they missed. I still watched it. I did not enjoy it. But I mean, I could it made me cringe a couple times where I went, oh, don't do that. Oh, don't do that. Oh, then they did it. And some stuff I saw coming. Wesley Snipes' character, Wesley Snipes is dope. He just seemed like another slap.
It was his character from the Dolomite movie that him and Eddie did. It was
like, then do something else, bro.
Yeah, and it's fine, but it was just Africanized version of that.
Exactly, and it was redundant.
All right. So that being said, I still encourage everybody to watch it because I love to hear people's opinions about it. Coming to America,
right.
Amazon.
I didn't like Harriet. I want to see Harriet. I didn't like Harriet, but I told people go see Harriet because they added other people in it that was not in it. The nigger catcher that was a black character in it that was like there was nothing like that in
the thing.
Yeah,
gotcha.
But you put it in there to have a black antagonist, and in actuality, it really was white people that were at fault. But let's make up, just like, you know what, Black Panther I had a problem with? I understand Killmonger, and it was a dope movie, but it always seems like, yeah, but make them fight somebody else black. Because
black on black crime is always.
Well, no, I mean they made him fight, and him and Killmonger fought it. You know what I'm saying? But if you look at the movie, and you look at other movies, they always have an antagonist. I get it, but that's what I had a problem with. The message
is, black men, your illegitimate children will always come back to haunt you. Okay.
Yes, basically,
you got to take care of your shit.
But good for them.
Yeah, no. I listen.
All right, we did.
I would say overall, I enjoyed it. but it obviously was not as good as the first. It's not going to be.
It's
just
hard.
impossible thing to do.
It's impossible
unless
to
you're
do.
like Godfather 2. But
No,
you know,
Jaws,
they missed some marks, and there was
Jaws 2,
yeah, aliens versus
Aliens,
Alien.
Aliens.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
there's been some
it's hard to
sequels.
do. It's hard to do. But
Yeah.
I will say that I think this is Eddie Murphy's best sequel. I enjoyed it a little more than 48 hours or Beverly Hills Cop 2.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm a. Before I slip my industry.
By the
risk
way,
completely.
Oh, go ahead. Go.
No, I say I don't want to slip my industry risk no more.
No. Well, I will say also they made another Trading Places reference in this movie.
Yes, I saw.
Where there was they dealt with the descendant of the Dukes. So
Yes.
I'm like, stop fucking with me, man, and just make a sequel to the.
But did you see
Trading Places or
yeah,
Trading
they had
Places.
when they had the picture on the wall, and he was like, "I didn't get my job. They didn't just hand me my job." I saw that reference,
Randolph and Mortimer.
Yeah, and Jermaine Fowler said, "Yo, man, you know what? Fuck you," and then walked out.
And threw the towel.
Yeah, but you know what?
Right.
Good for all these black actors and black producers and black productions and
yeah, it was shot in Tyler. It was shot in Atlanta, in Georgia, and
you know what?
Studios.
You know what? Good for that. Okay, like some people watched it. Look, we got some people saying that Coming to America was just okay, not no hood classic. No, I don't.
No, not like the first. No, it's hard to do that.
It's hard to get to the next level. So good for them though.
But speaking of next level, and being on some old fuck you shit, Zoe Lofgren, a Democratic representative in Congress, she's built up a 2,000-page report on GOP activity on social media surrounding January, like leading up to January 6th, on January 6th, and directly afterwards. And I just thought this story was important because, okay, no, they didn't get Trump. We've heard Nancy Pelosi talk about it's an inside job. The enemy is within, I should say.
Yeah.
Is more like what she said, referring to that there are sympathizers to the rioters, to the insurrectionists who are serving in Congress right now.
Yep.
Yes. Well, you have Zoe Leffler, or I'm sorry, I got her confused with Kelly, but Zoe Lofgren, who has compiled 2,000 pages worth of documentation on GOP representatives' social media posts during that little time span, that window. Okay. One of them that she's really sort of focused on is what's dude's name? I'm fucking sorry.
It's okay.
I think I got him over here. Yeah. Here it is. Boom, boom, boom. Sorry, my bad.
No, it's cool.
Oh, fuck. I lost my reference here. But she's focused in on one Republican. Well, I wouldn't say she is, but there is a lot of info on this.
One Republican that was
pretty
much
Gosar. Sorry, Gosar.
Paul
Gosar from Arizona.
Paul Gosar has always been suspect. And let me tell you something. There's a lot of other stuff aside from social media posts and people that Nazi sympathizing, and there's a lot of negative
white supremacy.
White supremacy. Well, because I think people who sympathize with Nazis are like one increment away from sympathizing with white nationalists. It's the same fucking.
It's the same. No, it's the same. I don't even think they're doing the same thing.
They're doing the same thing. It's all hate, and it's like the FBI said, "Don't think it's over. We're still going to, whoever the fuck you did it, we're still coming after you."
Yeah,
and they said that this past week, in the hearings, like, "Oh no, we're not done. We just giving you this hearing for now," and then you see him point at one person, like, "Yeah, you see the fuck I'm talking. Yeah, you right there." There's a lot of people gonna go down, and a lot of Republicans gonna go down because of their bitch attitude and their racist fucking cunty ways.
Mm-hmm. Cunty ways.
Cunty ways. Cunty ways. Your cunty ways. Your cunty ways.
But I think it's interesting that you basically have Congress building a, I called it the Lofgren list because it's like Schindler's List, like almost like well, and Schindler's List was a list of people he was trying to save from execution and genocide. But I think Lofgren is building a list of motherfuckers that need to be executed. You know what I mean? In a metaphorical sense, and exercised, I should say, from the body of Congress.
Well, it's primarily the GOP.
2000. Yeah, no. She's a Democrat. Yeah, so this is a partisan initiative for sure. But she's building a GOP list of activity, social media, and this is what your boy Josh Hawley was like kind of worried about the other day when he was in a congressional hearing, was like, so you guys can like track the phones and like the messages that were sent. Like, how do you do that?
So exactly? You can actually confiscate my computer and see.
So how should I like? If I let's I'm asking for a friend. But let's say I send messages like, "Go hang Mike Pence." How would I, if I had done that, gotten that off my phone? Like, how guys, how do I get out of being a white supremacist?
Yeah, right.
So
okay.
It was that kind of questioning.
So if I broke into your house,
what's the security code?
How would you know that I broke in because you told me the security code? How would you know?
Yeah.
Is there some kind of record? Can I see that record?
Is there I don't know if I can just do you mind just opening the door for me, bro?
Yeah, you might
take a look around.
You know what?
So yeah, there's that.
And they're still gonna let him go. I'm gonna let you know right now. She can compile 5,000 pages of the shit. And I am saying the white hierarchy is still going to let the white hierarchy fucking slide. We've seen it with Trump. We've seen it with all of the people that were involved with the how do you get trespassing after you done blast past fucking cops and went up into Capitol, and the only charge you get is trespassing? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Trespassing? You fucking attack cops? Aggravated assault is what you should get. And I can say this from personal experience. Trust and believe. That's what the fuck you should get. I should have a gun by now. That's all I'm saying.
Just one.
I just want one. And apparently that ain't gonna happen so soon without me paying a lawyer $5,000. That's what I found out.
So you did get some info about it?
Yep.
Oh Lord, so you got to fight some shit to fucking legally own a gun in California?
Yep.
God damn it, man. And that's what they try and do. That's what they try and do.
When I say it took forever to get this shit. It took forever to get this shit.
Yeah. No, I didn't even realize it came in. I'm looking at the time, so we got to move a bit, man. Here, so
let's rock and roll.
So speaking of some bullshit, I'm gonna hit y'all with a little something like this, and then we're gonna flow through it right here. It's a little something like that.
Hey, it's your boy Black Pedro popping in. Hey, with another poppin' to let you know what's poppin'.
Hey, it's your boy Black Pedro with another poppin' to let you know what's poppin', man. It's gonna be a real quickie for y'all. But sorry, let me do this. Boom, bam, bam. Usually the Ray Charles classic Georgia's on my mind. Well, now I'm gonna say that Georgia, you out your goddamn mind right now. They have just passed, or they are in the process of. Actually, no, the State House passed a bill on Monday of this week with these current limitations on voting. It limits Sunday voting to one Sunday in each county. Normally, before now, you could do that every Sunday leading up to Election Day during the early voting period. Now, each county is only gonna have one Sunday to do it, and understand that Georgia churches, black churches, they do these Sunday vote drives.
Right.
They bust people every Sunday as much as they can out there. It limits the use of ballot drop boxes. Okay. It requires absentee ballots to contain a driver's license number, state ID number, or copy of photo ID. Here's the one that fucks me up. It also makes it illegal to give food or drinks to voters waiting in line to vote.
Wow.
I mean, okay. The limiting of the Sundays, the drop boxes, okay. The ID, okay, I get it. But you want to make it illegal to give people water while they wait in line to vote?
Yes.
Like, that is obviously we'd rather you niggers die standing in line than give you the right to vote. And I just need everybody to understand why voting and participating in the vote process while doing other things as well, right? I'm not saying all you got to do is vote and it's going to save us. But what I'm saying is you have to continually participate in the process before you can do anything else. And when they don't want you to have water while you're standing in line,
voting,
vote. Understand that they do not want you to vote at all. They would rather you die from dehydration, which happen typically, unless you've gone the previous
older people
3 days without water.
Older people need to have hydration.
Yeah, bro.
And also, did you see the other rule? That,
what was that?
You're not allowed to have hair that curls too much. That was another rule.
In parentheses, were they called naps?
Yes, you can no longer have. In Georgia, you're not allowed to have
nappy.
Right,
hair.
you're not allowed to have nappy hair.
They're gonna be measuring lip girth.
Yes, that
nose
is happening.
width. Okay. Yep. They're gonna test you're gonna have to play basketball to get in. If you play too well,
right.
You're not voting today.
You're a little too good.
Son of a bitch. I don't give a fuck.
What was that, 3-pointers you're hitting?
Oh, Jesus Christ. What is he? 48% from the field? Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Not in Georgia. They won't be doing that in Georgia. You can do that in your fucking California, but you won't be doing. No, there's a lot of other rules that. In fact, I'll be putting out a list of the rules that they're making up specifically to.
And this,
yes, for Black people not to vote.
And Georgia is just indicative of hundreds of legislative bills across America on the state level now, and understand that the Biden administration and actually Congress passed a bill to counteract that on the federal level, but there is so much work going into crushing the Black and brown other minority vote and the rural vote.
Right. So and for some reason, and this is the truth, for some reason, and I'm going to say it in my SHANGRY before we go, is the pussy ass Democrats are acting like, well, what can we do? What the fuck you mean? What can you do?
Give it
so
to him,
so this is what I'm going to tell you what we got to do that for the whole voting thing. Well, I know you're probably going, what? Why are you using this old song, Is You Is or Is You Ain't My Baby, as the, you remember, you know that one?
Is You Ain't My baby.
Well, that, I'm directing that to the Democrats, because we got out there and fucking warriored through bullshit to vote for you. We got out there, and especially Black women. Black women made you win the fucking election. Warrior ass Black women that got out there and went, you know what? We are going to make sure we win, and no one will stop us. Exactly. And yet the Democrats are still keep pussying out, and they make me crazy. They make me insane with their bullshit. Listen, Biden, I know that you're going to stay back in the cut, but now there's certain stuff you need to step up. You are the fucking president. You're the president. I want you to do that. Here's the deal. I'm out here to fight for you. I want you to sound like a fucking...
Hey, you son of a bitch. I'm talking.
Exactly. I want you to sound like a cheap fucking lawyer, that scam lawyer. Hey, I'll fight for you. I'm Joe Biden, and I'll fight for you. I want you to fight for us. Okay?
Have you been injured in America's accident?
Exactly.
Have you been rear-ended by America?
Have you been rear-ended by America and their racism and xenophobia? I'll fight for you. And that's what I want to see. Here's the deal, buddy. I'm down for you. I want to see the Democrats. So that's why I say, is you is or is you ain't my baby? Because you really, we have to get on their ass. We have to make sure. Now, I know Biden's back there chilling, thinking everything's cool. But let me tell you something. The end of the day, we elected you in there, and we need you to step up. We warriored her out there. We went out there, and we fucking fought for you to be president. We warriored for us to have Madam Vice President. But now it's time for you to step up. I know it's just short notice, and he's not there yet, and he's still got a lot of time to do. But these motherfuckers need to step up because they are actively trying to fuck over us in voting. They are actively not giving us the vaccine in the same doses pertaining to people of color, because you have to get on a certain per capita list if you're not a first responder or anything like that. We're talking about the rest of the population. So we need to do that. And don't make me give you the Scarface look. Don't make me give you the face like, I tell you what.
You've been fucking my sister this whole time?
This whole time? So I'm telling you right now, quick, easy, this is a deal. Democrats, I need you to step up. I need you to stop being fucking pussies. Stop sitting there in the corner doing this weird shit. I need you to absolutely, whatever the fuck that was, I need you to step up. You're already stepping up. There's some of you Democrats stepping up, but I need you to step up and kick these motherfuckers in the back of their head. Enough of in the boss. I need it, baby. I mean it. So this is what I'm saying. This is a time where I'm gonna ask you, is you is or is you ain't my baby? Because if you ain't my baby, then now I'm gonna have to go in on you when it comes up that second year. When it comes to voting people, we're gonna do the same thing that Republicans want to do: vote your bitch ass out.
That's what
Biden, I'm gonna pop a balloon behind you to give you a heart attack so we can have Kamala.
And dum 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 dum.
Yeah, I'm just tired of the Democrats letting these motherfuckers slide. And also, what do you mean not giving people water? What do you mean? What the fuck else are you? It's so obvious. How much obvious shit?
I think the question you want to ask is this, Shang.
Motherfucker say what? Yeah. Motherfucker say what? Say yeah.
Give me my water, dog. So that's what it is, y'all. We Savage AF, man. We're out of here. It's Friday.
It's Friday.
March 5th, man. All you Pisces out there, swim around, have fun. We'll see you on Monday at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time once again.
Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. And make sure you come back to us Monday. We will be on the same time. For the people who said we couldn't find the time. What time you were on?
Mondays and Friday, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Tuesday through Thursday, 6 p.m.
We shall see you then.
God damn it.